Are you sick of going to track meets and seeing your competition warm up with massive standing throws? They're hammering big bombs in the shot and their standing throws are going as far as your full throws. If that's you, we got 3 tips to fix that problem. So what we've done over the years is I've gone to a whole bunch of different crazy track meets, right? The World Championships, the US National Championships, and I've taken notes on some of the best shot putters, the best discus throwers in the world. And one of the things that I like to do is take note of how the best guys in the world are taking their standing throws. And I've got 3 tips to help you take these monster stands. So tip number 1, when I'm watching Ryan Crouser, Darrell Hill, Joe Kovacs, these big time guys that have thrown 22 mid, 22 deeper, almost 23 meters, the biggest thing that I noticed with their standing throws that helps them transfer that standing throw to their full throw is they keep their right leg grounded. So oftentimes what we see with a lot of high school throwers and even a lot of collegiate throwers is they'll take these big standing throws, but they transfer into that left really early, their right leg pops up, and they're blowing out of the circle in the stand. If you're watching Ryan Crouser, Joe Kovacs, Darrell Hill, oftentimes they're taking their standing throws, keeping that right leg grounded, rotating all the way through for that big finish. Tip number 2, use the left arm. A lot of times, high school, collegiate throwers, we forget that we're throwing with our entire body. And if you watch Crouser, you watch Darrell, you watch Joe, these guys are getting a deep wrap with that left arm. And when they're hitting that standing position, they're getting that deep left arm and they're gonna open that left, and that's gonna help them transfer into that right side by using the left arm to initiate the rotation on the stand and then finishing with that big right side. So we've got to remember that the left arm is key, not only to a huge standing throw, but also to a big throw in general. Tip number 3, this is a little bit of a duet tip. And I think that a lot of times we forget, what is it about the standing throw? What is it about throwing? It's all about rate of force development, rate of force production. The faster that we can generate force, the further we're gonna throw. We have a limited time frame in the circle to develop as much force as possible to get into that implement. And what that comes down to is a big bench press, okay? A lot of people are gonna be laughing, I don't care. If you've got a big bench press, you're gonna have a big standing throw. Now, here's the second part of tip 3. You've got to bench rapidly as well. We've got to have an understanding of what the coupling time is in the bench press at amortization phase so that we can recruit a little bit more high threshold motor units so that we can develop force rapidly. So it's important not only to have a huge bench press, but also to have a fast bench press at higher weights, like 315 if you're a post-collegiate, 225 if you're a high school thrower. You know, if you're a female, 135's got to move really rapid. So use these 3 tips to drop massive bombs in the stand. You've got to keep that right leg down if you're a right-handed thrower. You've got to learn how to use that left side when you're taking that big standing throw. And number 3, you've got to bench heavy and you've got to bench fast. If you like this information, we utilize all this content in our Ultimate Throws Assessment available at throwsuniversity.com. Please like, subscribe, share, put this all over the internet. Peace.